Well, that was interesting. Welcome back to another episode of Drak Tries, where I play a brand spanking new game for up to 30 minutes and give you guys my thoughts as we go along. And honestly, this is an episode I never thought I'd ever see happen. Welcome to Drak Tries, Bubsy the Woolies Strike Back. Now, confession, I have played the Bubsy games. And confession, I didn't like them. But apparently right now on YouTube, this is being boasted as actually being a fairly decent improvement to the Bubsy formula. And the fact that it's just here to begin with, I had to at least try it out since I am a lover of retro nostalgia. So, again, I never thought this was going to happen, but let's go ahead and dive into Bubsy, the Woolies Strike Back. I have no expectations whatsoever, aside from, I guess the Woolies just stole our golden fleece, so here we go. I am worried. Well, let's go ahead and hit the tutorial just to figure out how to work everything.
How is water still my kryptonite?
Oh no, and Bubsy has a voice. So, already in the tutorial stage, this is just going to help me kind of get used to the new mechanics here. Can I just use the D-pad? Yeah, there we go. So grab the wool. This was something you had to do in the original game, so that's not horrible to figure out.
No idea.
Okay, glide.
This, but I like it.
Pounce. All right.
This is amazing. I love this new ability.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so if you hold it, then the glide goes even further. I can't even believe I'm saying this. This actually is a significant improvement. A shirt gives you a shield. More shoots give you more lives. More shirts give you extra lives. Okay. Something tells me that this is going to feed a lot into retro nostalgia than anything else. So, okay. You can jump through colored platforms. Okay, good to know. But what if I don't want to jump through colored platforms? All right. Keep on going. Okay. Pretty straightforward. So yeah, this is going to be a retro platformer. And I'm still just dumbfounded at what I'm looking at. I never, ever thought that I would be looking at the day I'd be playing a Bubsy game for my YouTube channel. Jimmy Christmas. This is like one of the first ones that got eliminated. And it's officially sponsored by Accolade, so apparently they're happy about it. But, well, they were happy with the original Bubsy games, too. And I'm not remembering the, so this is an indie-developed project to basically restore... There we go. To restore the Bubsy franchise, and I guess, you know, if you're an indie developer, you're looking for something to work on, this is not necessarily the worst thing to do. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe I'm saying this. This is actually working for me.
Features. The perfect countermeasure to Yardball feeling scum.
Okay, now I have Woolies to deal with. Okay, I can already tell you I don't like the pounce attack. It's a little bit arcing and a little bit of a pain. There we go. Music's pretty good, though. I'm not really having a complaint with the music. Oh, let's go ahead and get the shield. And I lose it instantly because I'm trying to kill off these guys, these Woolies. Okay, well, there you go. We got an extra shirt. Can't necessarily say I'm against that.
Really makes me hungry. Is it Taco Tuesday yet?
Is it Taco Tuesday? I don't know, Bubsy. And already you're kind of driving me nuts. So we just fly up this way. Okay, let's just go ahead and go back up. I have no idea what the Woolies are supposed to be doing. I'm guessing they're just to enhance my score. We are in an era when score really doesn't matter, Accolade, but okay. It's again, I'm dumbfounded at the fact I am playing a Bubsy game after so long. I figured I was done with that part of my life.
How am I gliding? I have no
But
idea.
no, here I am. Okay, grab all 5 keys, and oh look, we got a bunch of yarn. Because he's a cat. A bobcat, specifically. Boom, boom. Okay, and is this the end? Well, that wasn't horrible. It actually played fairly well. Looks like I didn't get... Oh, I actually used up 3 lives, I guess. No, I didn't get 3 lives. So it looks like this is going to be like a 2D collectible platformer. Let's go ahead and start things off with Reservoir Cats.
What could possibly go wrong?
I hate to go for the JonTron joke, but I think that everything could go wrong. This is just dumbfounding me. It feels like this should be an April Fool's game. And it's coming out on Halloween. Literally on Halloween, this game came out.
Pilot license?
Is that just
What
because of
for?
personal nightmare? I don't know. Could be. All right, so let's continue on. Well, I mean, it's still pretty straightforward. I mean, okay, I gotta get off of my
How am I gliding?
problems with it,
No idea.
and then I can move forward. Let's get over it, Drak. Story-wise, the story's pretty straightforward, but then again, previous Bubsy titles were also pretty straightforward,
Command.
so I can't necessarily complain about that. Visually, it does look good. I will at least acknowledge that it looks good as a 3D transition compared to the last time that they tried to do Bubsy in 3D with Bubsy 3D. Oh, that was a horrible game. So, I mean, it does look good. Right now, it seems to be worthwhile. I just can't even believe I'm saying that this for a Bubsy game.
This
It's...
is amazing.
I never thought this would happen. I never thought this would come to pass. And yet, strangely, it's not, you know, making me heave.
You're 24 years.
It's floaty, but I mean, the previous Bubsy games were. And I can kind of get why the developers wanted to do that back then. Now it's a little bit more intended.
Command. Pounce.
Well, intended with a proper purpose, I guess is what I'm saying. And then audio, the music's not horrible. It's not making me scream, so that's already a plus, I suppose. There we go. It is kind of satisfying right now. Like, I'm really trying not to be negative about it. Probably failing at it horribly, but, oh. There we go. Well, now I want to go up there. Dang it. There we go.
Double pounce. Multi-pounce. Air control to the maximum.
Okay, so the enemies do respawn. That's at least helpful.
Certainly.
Oh,
Your
dang it.
fur dresser.
I want to get up there.
No idea how I'm doing this.
There we
but
go.
I like it.
I don't even know how you would begin to get that one, but okay. Well, let's move on. Yeah, visually, the water looks really good.
Woolies. Ah,
I can't believe I'm complimenting a Bubsy game! Nothing's wrong! Oh, but look, water is still his one weakness. Okay. Oh, go down here.
I win.
Ah, the talking. The talking is already going to drive me a little nuts. What can I say? Okay. Oh, that works too.
Shiny.
Okay, let's just keep things a-going. Whee! I keep on forgetting what the glide button is. Whee! Okay. I'm literally looking for negative stuff to say, guys. I really want to be able to just roast this game and move on with my life, but it is pretty satisfying right now. I don't know, maybe we'll get to a point later on where it isn't satisfying and then I can roast the ever-loving crap out of it, but it's not there right now.
Double pounce.
There we go. Okay, so here's a key. Oh!
This is a multi-pounce.
Okay. Well, now I know that. There we go. I don't know if I can actually hit these things, so I'm playing it safe like I can't. There we go. No! Well, that didn't work out. Okay, the bees do hurt you. Not the bees!
In your face.
All right, I am moving forward because I'm not messing around with this.
Take that, you
That's not what I wanted.
goblin monster. Multi-pounce.
Okay.
Woolies. Multi-pounce.
And I killed myself in water, because why not?
Pounce.
There we go.
Not flying. Wait. Oh, yes, I am.
Yeah, that voice is gonna get really annoying really quick.
Oh, yeah, I was
And I killed
dead.
myself again.
Bubsy's on a
Now I just want to
pumpkin
nerd rage on this game. Okay. And look at that. I haven't collected all the keys. Does it let me end the level anyway? Okay. Are you kidding me? I have no idea what I'm doing wrong here, but
Here I want.
water is apparently my worst enemy right now. Oh, never mind. The Woolies are. And I get caught in water. Yep. That was a thing. Okay, so Reservoir Cats again, I guess.
Go wrong.
Okay, I think we're back to where I was before I had the major death spree, but okay. I really, again, wish I could say horrible things about this game, but, you know, playing back through this level, it's actually not that bad. I gotta give credit to the team that developed this. They actually took basically a pariah of old school games and actually made it more worthwhile to do the character and make it work. There we go. There we are. Okay, so there's our our second to last key. Don't care. Oh, this is gonna suck.
How am I gliding? I have no idea.
Oh, are you kidding me? It didn't even lead to a key. It was just bonus stuff. There's our last key. Okay, so at least now I know where to go for it.
Hey, Cedric, you're
There we
first.
go.
No
Now we
idea
can
how I'm
open up
doing
that
this,
door,
but I
so I don't have to
like
worry
it.
about this right down here. Yay, look at all of the yarn I can get. Oh, look at all that. For those who feel like I'm being sarcastic, congratulations. You must be brand spanking new to the channel.
This is amazing.
Okay, there we go.
New ability.
And now we can officially say we've beaten Reservoir Cats. This was kind of all a little so painful. First, yay. All right, so this actually unlocks Cabin in the Wools, but I think that's pretty much going to be it. We're pretty close to 30 minutes, and I don't necessarily want to show off too much of this game, but let me go ahead and go into my final assessment. Story, nothing really surprising out of the matter. This is one of those games, again, where story just doesn't play into any of the aspects just because of how simplistic it is. It's like Bubsy was made to counter Mario back in the day, and Mario's story was pretty simplistic too. Visually, it looks really good. I've got to hand it to the game team that actually developed this new game. It visually looks great. The gameplay's pretty solid. I had very little complaints. Even when I was dying, a lot of that was just my fault. I don't really have too many complaints with it, and audio-wise, I think that's the only thing where I'm having a little bit of a complaint. Music's not necessarily all that original, and on top of that, Bubsy constantly saying stuff is starting to get on my nerves. I have a feeling I would turn that down after a while, which is sad because there was a voice actor they paid to actually come in here and say all these lines. But aside from that, I can't really complain too much about it. I think it's going to be interesting, and yeah, we'll probably do a full-on review of it and see where I stand. But that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode of Drak Tries. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this interesting journey. And of course, we'll be back when I see you for the next video.